Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, let's keep this Paladin run going. That's one thing forgot. I only have one Consecrate, but I have 2 Abominations, and I have Equality, Equality is awesome. Equality is as good as a Consecrate, basically. It just happens to be better if you have Consecrates to go along with the Equality, but it works with other things too. Abomination is strong. Again, I don't know how synergistic it is for being a Paladin, since it would kill all my tokens. And my other stuff isn't that tough. But Abominations, they're pretty good. Usually you can control when they go off. It's more of a problem when they get silenced.
I will fight with honor.
Because then they lose taunt, too. It's also a problem when you get them in your starting hand. That's not as useful. Oh yay, something more expensive. Awesome. I can't complain too much about the hand, though. I think this deck was a little bit on the slow side. It has a ton of 4-cost stuff, and here I got 1, 2, 3. So, there's a 4. Nice. We like that. Yeah, Noble Sacrifice. It is predictable, and yet also good. Although my opponent can waste it just by kung-fuing me. You think that's air you're breathing? Probably. Probably air. Okay, so this should probably kill that guy. Do I make my own wolf? Or do I make a token? Wolf seems pretty good, but on the other hand, wolf could be killed, whereas the wolf would buff the token, it would attack for just as much. Actually, yeah, with a token, for sure. I also could have coined out the Peacekeeper, but when I see a Yeti in my hand and I still have a coin, usually I'm going to try and coin out the Yeti. My opponent is not doing anything too utterly heinous. Ah, of course. Now you're going to waste the Noble Sacrifice. Fair enough.
Get down!
What? You didn't... I thought you were doing that and then you kill him. Weird. So now, do I coin out the Yeti? I don't have to coin out the Yeti now. I could... Actually, that's not that much. The Yeti's still better. The advantage of this is it does clear the board. It kills his thing, which I like. Then I'm not really doing much else with my turn. And all I have left is a wolf, but then he has nothing. I can save my coin for some time I really need it, because I can still go 4, 5, 6. I got good stuff. Yeah, let's trade a token for his guy. I really can't coin that. I could use the coin to make another totem, but I'm not doing that. I refuse. The situation could come up where I could do more things. Spending a card for a 1/1 does not seem worth it. Okay. I could coin him out, but it would screw me. I don't think that's a good idea. I could save my coin and get out the Boulder Fist next turn, though. That would be pretty sweet. I'm going to hit him directly, because if I hit this guy for 1, then my Direwolf would be vulnerable, and either finish it with him, or just shapeshift and kick its butt. Or that. Although that's very unfortunate with the spell power. Swipe is so good. Wow, now I've got a 6 damage surprise in my hand. That's pretty cool. But I think we'll stick with our plan of... Hello, Ogre. Options. I've got 2 strong 5-cost things in my hand, or I could. If with 6 mana, I could do this and that. I got crazy stuff going on. I'm glad to get rid of that guy because he was taking way too much advantage of the spell power. This is actually a little tricky, because none of these work out quite well. He's more defensive, and be nice as a surprise. He messes up future plays if he's not dead. But these two guys, I want to use them on stuff he has in play, and that doesn't work. So, I play the Ventricle Mercenary, even though he might screw me. I still have enough mana to play this combo, even with his drawback. Obviously, I don't play the Blessing of Might right away. It sucks to waste one mana, but what's the advantage to playing it on him? Anything he does that can kill this guy would still kill him, and if he's not going to kill him, then I could buff him and maybe get through. Who knows? That's not helping. That's a little too expensive. I guess I could Peacekeeper that guy, and then this would only take 1 damage from killing it. And I'd have a 3/3 out there. So if I hammer it, that's not going to finish it. I'd still have to hit it with something else, and I don't have enough mana to do that, and him... Anything else is not going to do it right away, and I'd have to attack it anyway, so... Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Follow the rule.
Waste 1 mana once again, but still seemed like the best option. It's the drawback of the trying to kill something by just playing a large enough taunt that your opponent can't get through it. There are so many things that can go wrong with that plan. Let's see if we can make one of them go wrong again. He really wants to leave this alive on my turn, which it's sort of working for him, but I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking hammer her, Blessing of Might this guy. It sucks that I'm losing the Blessing of Might because I've just been traded for that. But I kind of like the idea of keeping him alive, even though his drawback is annoying. I mean, I could just trade him. And then everything would just cost... I wouldn't be able to do that much. Like, I could trade this guy for her and blessing him. Actually, this would be 8 mana right there. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'm trying too hard to keep alive a guy that's causing me problems. Again, I have a good hand with the stuff.
Let me think.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. I mean, he's easier to destroy than the other guy, but with the Blessing of Might, he's just as big. Why would I trade this and keep the one that's preventing me from casting more than one thing per turn? These are pretty good things.
What we do.
That looks familiar. If I have any silence, it's not much, because I don't remember it. Oh, that sucks. Wait, he did the 1 damage version? Weird. I mean, the Abomination should kill him, but that still seems like an odd decision. I don't think I can keep him alive, but I mean, that makes it a lot easier to kill him. I don't have to spend any other stuff, so okay. I could cast the Azure Drake first and try and draw a card. I don't think that would improve my situation, though. I'm better off just actually taking the deal.
Last warning.
Let's draw the card. As nice as it would be to put out the army, that would be good.
Reporting for duty.
Him or him? I think I'm going to play this one. I would like to have him out, so then I could do more damage, but this is a little bit of extra protection against the charge. And I can still play this next turn to make them do more damage if I need to. Okay, legends are bad. However, we can do a 3-point consecrate, which is pretty good. Once he's in play, he's just a 5-8, but a 5-8 is still a pretty serious thing. I could trade these two guys, like, I could consecrate and then trade these two guys to kill him. That would take 4 mana. I would have 6 left. I could just deploy the fleet here. Doing it without consecrate, if I play the Direwolf, then I can kill one. This guy'd still be alive. I could kill the other one. That's only 2 mana, but he's got a 5-8, and I just have a 5-3. And then I do what? It's not going to work out. No, we'll just smash. Actually, I can still do this, and then I don't have to trade my token, which is kind of sad. Like, it's not that impressive, but let's actually do that, even though I don't get as big a guy out. I'm running low on cards, and he has lots, but I've got a little life edge, and he does have to deal with all this junk. A charge won't help, an area spell will do wonders for him. Okay. Bite? I mean swipe. I meant swipe. If he's got a swipe, he shouldn't be thinking about it this much. Boom, it would kill all of them with the spell power, because swipe is amazing. It's still, I think, the best minion killing spell. Which can also be used as a 4-point burn against your opponent. So much like taunt giving over there. Okay. So this guy could do 3 if I put him in between here. This guy should probably do his 2 first. Just, is there any way that I can get through these 2 guys without losing him? It's pretty hard. I don't think I can do it. So I hit for 2. I play this guy and hit him for 3. I've still got this one left alive, so I gotta hit that for 3, and then... Yeah, he's got me. There's no way I can do it without losing the Raging Morgan. So, okay.
For the king!
Oops, I forgot that. I did it in the wrong order, somehow. Good job, me.
For honor.
So dumb. I had it all worked out, and then, of course, we get to that stage where I mess it up. The heck? I wanted to play the other one, but I was running out of time, and what? He didn't... Oh, I attacked with the wolf first. Wow, could I have screwed up that turn any more? No. You might as well do that, because the Abomination would kill him anyway. So I played the wrong thing. I was supposed to have this out. So dumb. I think this game was an easy win if I had played that turn anywhere near well. I mean, I don't really know. He might have more nasty stuff coming, but I would have been in a good place if I hadn't done something so stupid. Oh, wow. So bad. That helps a little.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Reporting for duty.
My eyes are open.
So that's a bit of an army, but, I don't know. Yeah, he's got a lot of fat taunt, and I would have been okay if I had done the previous turn, that big turn well, but timer ran down. I panicked because I made the one mistake first, put the guy in before attacking with the token, and then it all just went downhill from there. Hammer of Wrath. Oh, that should actually help somewhat. I could kill this first, get a card, but the card probably won't help. I'll be trading these, and then I guess I'll be trading the whole army, pretty much. But then he won't draw any more cards. Whereas if I go Hammer of Wrath and then trade this guy, then he draws a card, and then I still have to trade all my stuff, so no, we'll do it this way. True Silver Champion. That should help.
Of course. For justice.
Awesome. If you insist.
Turns out swords are good.
Reporting for duty.
Swords indeed good. So many swipes. It may have only been 2. Still so many swipes. So strong. What am I going to get?
Reporting for duty.
We're going to do it anyway. I'm not going to wait for it. If he wants to take that out, he's got to take the damage. But we're definitely saving our sword. God damn it. That is exactly what I needed him to not get. I don't think I can get through that anymore. I think I lost this game, which I totally, now in hindsight, I totally could have won this game. But instead I did not.
The battle.
Make a token anyway. I don't see how I can come... He's down to 1 hit point. I don't know if I can come back from this, though. Oh, really? Ugh. He went for attack, so now I can't kill it without dying. Really? I get that now? Oh, there are so many times when that would have won me the game.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
So yeah, that's really lame, because I totally could have won this game, having seen what cards he got and stuff like that. If I had just not screwed up that turn, I would have come out in a way better position. So there goes my perfect record for no reason. And now I get to be on tilt, so that'll be excellent. I'm pretty sure I had him, now that I've seen what other cards he had. That 6 hit point difference, playing that one turn correctly, we're done. Especially, it wasn't even a 6 hit point difference. If he'd been lower, then I could have finished him with the sword before he got that thing. Not ditching the 4-cost stuff in this deck, because I'm going to get more 4-cost stuff. If I'm lucky. That's exactly what I need. The second turn, first turn play. We're going to save it now. It's not like it's protecting anything. I'm better off with this guy.
Shields up!
Okay. Well, I guess I'm killing her with this. I don't see any other way making sense. I could play this guy, waste his ability, and I would have a 3-3, but bad things can happen.
Ready to ride.
fewer bad things can happen if she's dead. In the very, very immediate term. So now I can play the Violet Teacher, and then when I play that and the sword, I can get tokens for them, potentially, if she lasts that long, which she probably won't because of that. Hammer of Wrath, that does not quite do it. But to prevent any weirdness from happening, I can sword that thing. I lose 2 health out of the old, but yeah, sword that thing and stab. And when I say lose 2 health, I don't mean that I'm gonna take 4 damage from him. I mean I'm losing the 2 health that I would gain because of max, so I'm actually taking 4 damage. But I'm wasting 2 health that I could get out of this, but I think it's worth it to eliminate that thing. And then next turn I can go Violet Teacher and Noble Sacrifice, or something like that. This is not enough to do it, and it would take all my mana.
For justice.
Yeah, for justice. For great launch all true silver for great justice. What do you got now? Alternate next turn, I could play this guy and that. Just use my token that doesn't cost me any part of a card, and then do this at some later time. But I don't know.
It's time for a little blood.
Well, I can sword that guy, then I won't have a sword anymore. I might do that. I might sword him, heal myself, get a token. These tokens, it's like a third of a card. I figure it's worth about a third of a card to use your ability. You're losing a third of card every turn that you don't use your ability. Now, usually you're playing actual cards and they're better for you, but it's worth considering. Let's do this. We'll sword that guy. It's fine. Prevents him from getting worse.
My eyes are open. Reporting justice.
Oh, why didn't I do that first? So, not doing order of anything intelligently today at all. Bodes poorly. Because if I'd attacked him first, I would have gained 2 and then taken 2, and then the healing would have put me up at 29, instead of I healed 2 when I was at 29 and got capped, and then I took 2 damage. So, I've already lost 1 hit point due to neglect. Ooh. That's not good. You don't like him getting bigger. Good. And this is going to help him too. Might have to take turn out to Hammer of Wrath him. Because die, that's why. Very concerned about priests. Like, I'm trying to be efficient here, but he's being efficient too. I mean, I haven't done any damage to him because he just healed it. Because I've been trading all his stuff. I think I might be starting to come out ahead in cards, but that can go away very fast, because I bet he's got good stuff. Priests are like that. Also, my army is like 2/3 of a card. It doesn't really work that way. When they're in play, it's different. The third of a card thing is what I value, like, is the lost opportunity of not using your ability. So that's pretty annoying. I could do 2 of these now, and I get tokens. One's all it takes to block that, though. So, okay, we're going to go Violet Teacher, token,
I'm ready to learn.
even freer token,
Reporting for duty. The battle.
and tremendous 1-point beatdown. Now, if he doesn't do anything impressive, like if he doesn't Holy Nova, I've actually got enough tokens to finish this off if it attacks and gets Noble Sacrificed. Of course, he could just attack and then heal it, and then he'd be fine. these games go so differently depending on your starting hand and what class you're up against. Man. Ah, damn it. I was hoping for not that. Although, why didn't you attack first? I guess he's worried that my secret is something else. That's the key. To me, he should have attacked first, because it's pretty much always noble sacrifice. But I guess if it was the, like, eye for an eye or something, it would be annoying, but I don't know.
I must consider.
Get down!
He hasn't used his heal yet, though, so he can still do that. Joy. Oh, this is going to be such an annoying match. So I get something impressive. Equality? Do I want to waste equality to kill one thing, though? Oh, man. That is interesting. I don't think so. I don't think I do.
I wonder.
I got the Noble Sacrifice. It'll give me a free token, and I can use it to defend her some more. So I think I'm going to try and draw a card here. Okay.
I'm ready to learn.
Obviously, I'm not doing equality right now since I've gone with the strategy of playing stuff. There was because he Holy Nova'd, he still ended up healing himself in addition to healing this with his ability. This is so strong, I don't want to waste it on just a 5/5 with no abilities. That seems silly. You might as well try.
Get down!
Get up, and get down. Our commander is in town. My poor Drake got clowned. Healing abounds. Okay, so I could equality consecrate. Seems very excessive, since the consecrate's going to kill him anyway. If I consecrate, this will be down to 3 health. I can just trade her at this point. She's already given me 1,000,000 tokens, which is cool, but I think I'll just trade her and then have the board cleared. Now I still have 5 mana left that I could play this with, or I don't know, or I could play one of the other one. I could play the Yeti, because the Yeti is more like priest-proof. And also won't blow back in my face. So yeah, we'll do that. Token! It is my only consecrate, but the equality to me is more valuable than the consecrate, although there are different situations where one or the other is better. Equality is also cheaper. And it can take care of really big things. Okay. So I've got an okay army this time, and we have about the same number of cards. I'm actually one ahead because we have the same number of cards on his turn. Ugh, that's no good though. Any creature of a decent size is still better on his side, even if I have the exact same creature, because I can't heal mine. So that tiger took a lot of damage.
I wonder.
Very conservative healing himself. He's noticed that I've been making a lot of tokens, and he doesn't want to fall behind on that health thing. Okay. I'm thinking I might equality that one, because otherwise that thing's going to be around forever. It's going to be healed, there's not going to be much I can do about it. It's worth losing all the health on this guy to trade a token for that. Especially since I can equality first and then play some stuff. So let's do that.
Let me think.
To battle!
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
Tokens are, like, free if I make it. If I play this, he can Shadow Word Death it, which he can't to this, but
Let me think.
he can't take control of either of them. If I put this out, he... See, this and this would be the natural play, except I'm worried he has a Shadow Madness. So if I'm worried about Shadow Madness, maybe I should just play him. Shadow Word Death would get rid of him efficiently, but it still takes a card out of my opponent's hand. Shadow Word... If I put her out, Shadow Madness could take my 2/4, kill my 4/1, and then my army would be garbage. Making me think. Oh, that's not good. Oh, yes. I have a lot of guys out. How much damage can I do if I do that? Because he can hit me back for 7, or at least trade. But if I put him out, then I'm doing 6 plus 5, 11 damage. That's pretty good. Can't play him and any of this other stuff, but I'll still have the other ones. Obviously, I don't want to play him while my army's working. I think I'll play this to force my opponent to trade, and in the meantime, it'll get some damage. Although I could just kill that, and then he doesn't die. Duh. I wasn't thinking that. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. Yeah, let's do that.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
If he has another mind control, it'll be annoying. So this guy's much better to have than the other guy, if you're not paying the casting cost. He's only got half of his deck. If he has 2 mind controls, he would have had to draw both of them, and it's not that unlikely, but
I wonder.
it's slightly less likely that he would have, given that he might not have 2 mind controls, and he's only drawn half his deck. It's a little bit less likely that he would have. Really? You have that guy? He's a pretty fantastic counter to this situation, since he does 2 damage to everything when he comes into play. Like, what the hell? Okay, that would be a top deck, so that's not too bad. Doesn't actually really solve my situation now, does it? My opponent can heal.
Let me
Just
think.
wondering if I could try and beat him down. So if I play the Abomination, it should be very hard for Baron Geddon to survive that. This guy will still die, but I can use him to get in 6 damage first. Plus I'll draw a card. Otherwise, like if I attack that, and then that's not a good situation. No, let's do this.
Move quickly. For the Alliance. What we do. Job done.
Actually, this guy doesn't necessarily die because Baron Geddon now this is because Baron Geddon is going to die to this, which he would even if this weren't a 5/5 because of the explosion. Then I guess Baron Geddon's 2 damage wouldn't go off, so this guy could actually survive it. So my position was better than I thought, slightly. Although I'm sure that it's going to be rectified. Really? With the crap wind commando? Okay. This is Arena. He's actually fairly strong in Arena, even if I don't like him. Okay, we're going to play this guy first, because he gets smaller with everything I play. And then we're going to play this one, because I want to have as many targets available. I want to have as good a chance as possible that something will survive for the Blessing of Kings next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Because if all goes well, I might be able to end it. If he heals himself in Holy Novas, then I'm not ending it anytime soon. And actually, at that point, it's getting ugly. Okay, your Enraged does not help you. Still 4/6 for 5, which is perfectly good when you're... especially when you're in the arena. priest healing and stuff. Okay. Oh yeah. Can't make a super full efficient turn because I can't do all these three things. But I'm okay with that if I'm reducing this guy. Because then this would be a 6/5, so it can kill him with impunity. I mean, I could just be working on killing my opponent. It's only a 1/6. Like, what's it going to do? Yeah. We'll just do that. As nice as board control is, he has no cards. What's he going to do? Inner fire this guy? Then he still has to trade it to kill this, so... Okay. Why did I have to screw up that other game? I could have been maybe 5-0. That's pretty good for you, because it gives you a chance to turn that piece of crap 1/6 into something useful. No. Go, Paladin! Again, if I survive the early game, I get to that point where I just have a big fat handful of, like, good cards, so... This could have been 5-0 if I sucked less. Let's see how much further I can get next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.